Dungeon Calling.
We learned that sometimes a donkey wears a tri-cornered hat.
Dungeon Calling.
And we start a path towards a convoluted plan so we can study math.
Dungeon Calling.
And we scratch our head to find some way to print on letterhead.
Dungeon Calling.
And Kim distracts to make room for her banana attacks.
Dungeon Calling.
There is medicine that makes stuff come out where it shouldn't have been.
Dungeon Calling.
And we here can say a better life's a D20 away.
Hello and welcome to Dungeon Calling, a D&D podcast of high fantasy and low humor. This is our Cogni Kids adventure. It's a story about 80s kids finding danger and excitement in their New England hometown. You should know that while the humor and the heroes will be juvenile, the language is likely to be adult. Speaking of juveniles, let me introduce our players. Josh.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm playing Randall, a sort of confused human druid.
And Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm playing Kim, your Kung Fu Gnomic Knight.
And Sean.
I'm Sean. I play Tommy Dumbmakers, your half-orc barbarian.
And Tony.
Hello, I'm Tony. I am Geddy the Wiz Turner, and I will be your video game loving party magician in training, half-elf sorcerer.
And I will be your DM and blacksmith of Cogni, Ken. So, last episode, our heroes all had their first brushes with the real Cogni Middle School and got personal audiences with the principal. One by one, they found themselves in detention with a very clear Mr. Chandler and the new guy in school, Matt Tanner. Matt introduced them to a game that will change their lives and leads them through their first adventure. They enter as acquaintances and leave still as acquaintances, but at least they're on the road to friendship. And friendship is a valuable commodity at this school. Let's see where it might get them. All right. Well, you guys, with the exception of Tommy, have finished detention, and it's the weekend. What are you all going to do with your time off?
So I found out that there is a River Raid club, which is for people who max out the score on River Raid on the Atari 2600.
Oh, yo,
so
lovable dork.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
All right, well, Kim wants to see at least a little bit of that, but she's got karate classes Friday night, Saturday at 11, and Sunday at 3. And she's going to the her brother's soccer game on Saturday morning, and her brother's basketball game on Sunday evening, and her other brother's pickleball tournament on Sunday morning.
Amazing.
Sports ball.
Randall has to help clean the gutters this weekend.
Oh, Randall.
Yeah, not ideal.
I gotta practice my math, but if I can sneak out, I'm gonna go check my snares in the back and see if I got that possum I was trying to get.
Nice. Awesome.
Nice.
Congrats.
Yeah, it was a big one.
We're all super proud of you, eye roll.
Wait, what's the opposite of an eye roll? I do the opposite of an eye roll.
A rollback.
Sincere congrats, like you did.
Randall, your after-school job sometimes has you working a shift on Saturday or Sunday. What's something you enjoy doing on Saturday or Sunday while taking care of the donkeys at Colonial Cogni Stables?
I mean, that's the best thing in the world. So I don't really need anything else to keep me going besides taking care of the donkeys. I mean, there is a lot of poop, like a lot of poop. Yeah, I just focus on the donkeys, really, and I try to shut out everything else. This is sort of the epicenter of my week, the poop period. So I'm not around my family. I'm not at school. I'm just around hopefully some donkeys and their detritus.
Randall, have you guys had to read Equus yet in Mrs. Schneider's third period English?
What's Equus?
It's a little on the edge for middle school, Wiz.
Randall, are the donkeys wearing colonial garb?
Oh my God.
Are they wearing bonnets?
How are they at staying in character?
That's a good question, and by that I mean that's the most idiotic question I think I've ever heard. So, but only on special occasions, is that? They are not supposed to, but sometimes during the festival of pageantry, they put bonnets on them, and clearly the donkeys. Well, okay. Most of the donkeys are not into it, but Ralph actually kind of seems to like it. So
Classic
there.
Ralph.
Yeah.
When you have award-winning show donkeys, I mean, you're gonna flaunt them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You go with what you got.
Yep.
All right. So, Randall, I'm imagining some just long, luxurious brushes with the curry comb and some good eye contact. And while you're enjoying this heavy petting session that you have with the donkeys, you hear the sound of raised voices coming from the blacksmith shop. Where are you eavesdropping in on this fight?
Well, I mean, that sounds pretty awesome. I might kind of sidle around back behind the blacksmith shop. I think that seems like it might work.
There's a back door there that if you got next to it, you could probably hear this pretty clearly. So
I would love to be there.
All right, once you're there, you can tell that one of the voices is Howland Breyer, the blacksmith. Mm-hmm. What do you mean, leave? I built this shop up. These are my granddad's tools. I'm from here. You want me to leave? And the other voice you recognize is Melissa Menard, the director of Colonial Cogni. Howland, I am sorry it's going to end this way, as I know you are too, but one of us needs to step away now. And I'm very unlikely to find another job like this, especially if I walk out now. There are all sorts of places your skills can take you. I could put in a good word at Colonial Williamsburg if you like. Howland yells back, You think I can just set up shop anywhere? Just move anywhere without you? And there's a long pause. And then Melissa answers, Yes.
Oh.
You have to. And then the door swings open and almost hits you, and she strides away from the blacksmith shop. And then you start to hear some crashing and heavy thuds inside the shop.
Ooh, that's I think that's above my pay grade, I feel like. So I think I'm going to make a surreptitious... Well, can I tell if he's crying?
Let's see. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Adults having feelings is so creepy.
I know, right? I literally don't know what to do. I got a 14.
Ooh, a 14. That's a good first roll of the podcast. Awesome.
Was that the first roll?
I think so. First roll. And it wasn't a 1. I'm amazed. All right. So
because it wasn't combat.
Right.
You are definitely able to tell that he is in there. Howland is throwing things around, smashing tools over. Anything that he can find that is breakable, he is breaking. And you can tell that there's some snuffling. There's not some straight out crying. But, you know, if you were to imagine a blacksmith crying, this is what it would be like.
Oof. Wow.
This is what it sounds like when blacksmiths cry.
I think I got to go in there.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna like kind of squinch my way through the doorway quietly and do an ahem.
I know. It's already so reassuring.
Ahem.
So mid smash, Howland is about to throw a hammer through one of the windows, and you ahem him, and he turns around, eyes flashing in rage. Oh, Randall, what do you want?
Is everything okay, Howland?
No, everything's not okay.
I thought it might not be. You gave away some of the clues that suggested that was the case. Is there anything I can do? I hold my hands out plaintively.
No, there's nothing a kid like you can do. Listen, You gotta get at it. You gotta leave me alone.
All right, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. And I walk out.
And as you walk out, you close the door, and now you definitely are hearing sobs inside.
Well, I definitely helped there. Definitely helped.
Oh.
All right, Randall, is there anything else you want to do before we move the story along?
I think I'm going to go back and get some solace from the donkeys before anything else happens.
You definitely want to do a good job. Yeah. Okay, got it.
You don't want to hang outside the window singing love songs plaintively or anything?
I don't think that. I don't think they're not in my range usually.
Oh, all right.
Okay. All right. At school on Monday, Matt is waiting by the doors to gather you all before classes start. Hey guys, I was thinking over the weekend, and there has to be a way to get Tommy's math grade up. Tommy, who do you have for math class?
Mrs. Weaver. I think we could let the air out of her tires or something like that, so she can't show up.
Oh, Mrs. Weaver. Aw, beans. This might be tougher than I thought.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
That's what I heard. I wasn't going to say it. Any of you guys got an idea? We can't just play D&D without Tommy. You should never split the party.
Well, are any of us good at math?
Nope.
I would guess that I'm not.
Context clues. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
What math class is this, Tommy? What is it?
It's called remedial. Yeah.
Okay, remedial math. I might be good at that. And you know what we have here? We have these little bags full of numbers. And I'm shaking my dice bag.
Oh.
Maybe we can do something with these.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Intriguing.
I mean, he likes D&D. He likes dice. He hates math.
I saw there was this episode. So my grandmother records all of her stories. She calls them her stories. I think they're soap operas, but there was this one story arc about one of their kids not being good at math. And so what they told him was that he had to pretend he wasn't doing math. He had to pretend he was doing something that he was really into. So if he was really into cars, he had to focus it all through cars. Or if he was into sports, he had to focus it all through sports numbers and teams and stats and stuff. So Tommy, what's your version of this that would actually make it fun?
3 teeth minus 2 teeth equals 2 teeth.
Ooh.
He was really close though.
Tommy. All right. I'm going to sit down on the ground and roll out my dice and do some math.
Wait, where are we right now?
You are right at the entrance of school, so all of the rest of the middle school is now streaming by you on their way into.
Put that shit away.
What is your problem, Randall?
You come on, guys, be cool. Just for once.
It's just dice. My uncle plays dice.
So just as you say that, a large 8th grader, a boy in sweatsuit, walks by and says, "Oh, you fucking dorks," and kicks the dice, and they roll under the fence, and now they're on the other side. You're going to have to go around the fence to get your stuff. And then he walks in to the doors.
I punch him in the stomach.
All right, give me an attack roll.
That's a 2.
You go to punch him, but he's already through the doors, and you swing and miss. But luckily, he didn't see But some other people are definitely giving you the stink eye and now are giving you a much wider berth as they pass by you in the way into the school.
Damn it.
Randall might be right. Maybe this is not the place.
I mean, I think we already got a little bit of a rep, but I'd like to kind of put this on the DL if possible.
Speak for yourself, Randall. My rep is all cool.
Well, then maybe you should maybe you should hide the dice a little better. But no, I think Tommy, you just discovered something pretty significant though, which is if you're already going to have detention anyway, then what's to stop you from punching people?
Well, nothing. Nothing does either way. I guess that might be why I have detention all the time. But why don't you guys go around punching people and we'll meet up in detention?
So detention's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, it's called a cycle. Cycle of violence.
Where'd you hear that?
I don't know. Something Mike said once.
That sounds kind of serious.
Could we just show up to detention? I have like a two-part plan, and this could be horrible, but I'm going to throw it out there. Mm-hmm. If we show up just to detention, like, I don't know if he's going to care. Well,
I sort of did that, and I have a thing with him where I give him Fangoria magazine whenever it comes out, and that's why he would let me do that. But I got a feeling he's not gonna like the rest of you being in there.
Wait, you got access to Fangoria magazines?
Yeah, I know a guy.
Where are you getting those?
I know a guy at Desso's store.
At what store?
At Desso's.
Desso's.
It's the little general store that has all sorts of stuff, hardware and zingers and beer and sandwiches and toilet seats and Fangoria magazines.
Is that where you got all these dice too?
No, I had to get those from Kessler's Toys.
Oh,
Kessler's is the best.
Kessler's is pretty great.
I got my first 2 decks of playing cards from Desso's, though. They're classics.
Yeah, they got everything in there. You just gotta look hard.
So maybe we should focus up again, on the,
my dice!
on the hand. Well,
I'm going to scramble around
Kim,
to get
your
my dice.
I need to get better at math, or you guys need to get better at being bad, I think.
Maybe we could meet in the middle.
Bad at math?
No, we're going to get him better at math because, think this will be more fun if we aren't sitting in that stinky detention room with that fucking weirdo, Mr. Fletcher. Chandler.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't seem so bad.
He's a
weirdo.
He's not great. I mean, I think it's in context, right?
He can be bribed by middle schoolers, though, so he's got that going for him.
Yeah, I think if you're in detention, he's really good. And I think if you're out of detention, I think problematic is a word that people use.
Got it.
I'm going to get my dice.
Okay, so getting Tommy up to speed on math. Should we try to find somebody who's better at math than we are and try to get them to help?
That's not a bad idea.
Randall, psst, hey.
Yeah, Kim?
Tommy's really bad at math.
Yeah?
We're okay at math.
Are you good at teaching math?
I think in this case, it's going to be pretty doable.
Kim.
What? Oh, what?
Say yes.
Yes?
So we've got a plan then.
We've got a plan. I'm going to teach this kid some math.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Tommy still listening to us, or are we all whispering?
We're super whispering.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure.
I'm practicing my swing. I don't know how I missed from that close.
Yeah.
Really embarrassing.
Oh, I thought that was just a power move because all the other kids would know not to mess with us now, but you didn't actually punch anyone so you wouldn't get in more trouble. It seems like super smart.
That's like way more thinking that I would put into it, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
So what? Go over the plan with me again, because I feel like that I feel like that was sketchy at best.
I'm gonna teach him math.
Okay. How are we going to do that?
With
After school, right?
yeah,
Well, he's in
after
detention,
school.
though.
After school?
Could we, man, if you made this official, like maybe we could get into a different room and
Yeah.
maybe they would be psyched to let Tommy go someplace that wasn't detention if they thought it was actually like tutoring.
Yeah. We'll tell Mr. Chesler that what's his name?
Mr. Chandler?
Chandler. We'll tell Mr. Chandler that I'm his tutor and that I'm really good at math and we need a quiet space to work in and he'll set us up with a classroom.
I don't know. It might work.
Yeah, it's gonna work.
I think I could talk him into this, actually.
Yeah, let's let the whiz do it.
Surprisingly good sometimes at talking people into things.
Yeah.
To do it all the time in the orphanages.
Yeah, this guy. And I punch him in the shoulder.
How?
Oh, sorry, dude.
I mean, that was awesome.
Geddy, at the where?
The orphanages?
Okay. That's fine.
The bell rings. It's time to get to your first class. So the next time you guys will have an opportunity to chit-chat will be at lunch.
All right.
So it's lunchtime, which means it's like 1 hour later than when you started school. And there is a table way in the corner where no one is sitting. So Matt is there. If you guys would like, you could definitely join him.
Oh, man.
Fuck yeah, I'll do it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, who else am I going to sit with? Those girls?
I'm going to do it, but I'm nervous because anytime you change a table in the lunchroom, it's like some sort of declaration of like allegiances and alliances being broken. Like it feels like Europe in certain parts of its history. And all right, I'm going
Who were you sitting with before, though?
by myself, but it was in a different different area of the cafeteria. Like you don't just swap your areas, but let's just swap our areas.
We're doing it.
Yeah, I have some misgivings about this plan. The sitting together plan, that is.
I don't really have a well-defined peer group.
I sat with my brother and his buddies, and like I'm thrilled to not be with like those jocks for a little bit.
So I'm going to sit at your table, but I'm going to sit at the other end of your table.
Just
Oh my
to be
God.
sure.
What the fuck, Randall?
God, Randall, you're such a dick.
That is such a weird move. What are you doing?
No, Randall, I totally get it.
So it's a nice
But,
long
like,
table.
Get,
you guys
get
are
a little closer. Get a little
you guys
closer.
are clustered together, and then Randall sits a good 3 spaces away from you. Not at the end of the table, but certainly not adjoining
All right.
or with you guys.
If he's doing
Exactly.
that, I am definitely throwing food at Randall like all throughout lunch. Randall's getting like chicken nuggets down his hoodie.
Oh, it's chicken nugget day? Fuck yeah.
Chicken nugget day.
You're going to
Yeah.
waste chicken nuggets
I mean,
on me?
all right, chicken. Like mostly he's getting like individual peas, but like 1 or 2 chicken nuggets.
All right. Well, I might actually eat the chicken nuggets, so.
All right. So Matt says, all right, so the plan is Wiz is going to convince Mr. Chandler that Kim is really good at math and that she's going to be Tommy's tutor. And right now, we're relying on his joie de vivre or personal magnetism to make that argument.
Oh, I don't have either one of whatever you just said, but I'm really good at talking people into things.
Could we, is there maybe a way we could
Shut up, Randall.
Damn!
I fling like a little wad of mashed potatoes at him.
Kim?
Ew. Can you give me an attack roll, please?
We're gonna end up in detention now anyway.
Well, that'll simplify this process
right.
immensely.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe we should just do that.
That would be sort of a fun way to make this happen.
Oh boy, I rolled a 19.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Randall, you totally got hit with mashed potatoes in the face. What's up?
With a 19, you actually lost an eye.
Oh my god.
No.
I'm gonna.
That's what my mom always said would happen.
Lose 2 respect points.
Did anyone notice that this happened?
Yeah, some people, not many. There are very few people looking at you guys. Like, very few. But
start.
a couple people saw it happen. They are looking for your reaction.
We're more of a smell, really, than we are a visual.
Kim! Fucking Kim.
Get over here,
That
Randall.
wasn't funny.
Get back over
I
here.
try to get the mashed potatoes out of my eyes as much as I can.
It was pretty funny, actually.
It was not funny.
This plan is foolproof. Wiz is super charming, and I'm super smart, and Tommy needs all the help he can get.
Yeah, I get it. But I thought maybe, like, if we had a piece of paper or something that was like a note saying that you were...
forgery.
tutor, or I don't know. I mean, there's got to be something that we can do to back up our story.
That's a good call, Matt. That's a really good call. Yeah, adults love paperwork. They don't like even question it. If it's on paper,
true.
then it's sort of like that means that someone else made an official decision that they don't have to worry about. So we got to do that. We got to like forge it.
I feel like paperwork is Mr. Chandler's Achilles heel.
Oh, so good. Randall, are you hearing this?
No, I got mashed potatoes in my ears.
Randall, she only has a ranged attack, so you need to bridge to melee distance and then you'll be fine. And you'll also hear us.
I never understand what you're talking about.
Just come sit closer
Come
for a second.
over here. All right. Give me your napkins. All of them.
I give him all my napkins.
I take everyone's napkins. And I make a point of like daintily removing little bits of mashed potato from everywhere.
It takes all of the napkins.
I'm already finished lunch because you don't turn away hot food. I mean, for Christ's sake.
Right?
Yes. Well, you have a little more wisdom there than we do, I think. Okay, so who's going to make paperwork?
We have access to the one computer in the computer lab. I mean,
We do?
What do those do?
it basically is a
that
large...
might be a lesson for another day. Once after we get maths down.
You could play Math Blasters on that computer. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, hey. You might have just solved this.
You totally solved this. But now do we still need a piece of paperwork, though, to say? Because that's like the perfect plan to get us into the computer lab.
Yeah, play some Math Blasters.
And then you get the maths.
Yeah, everybody knows if you see it on TV, it stays with you more than if you read it in a book.
It's 100% true.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, that explains all my nightmares based on The Shining.
One of you nerd boogers must be in computer club.
I am one of those nerd boogers, and I'm pretty sure I could get a note out. I just don't know if it's going to look like a kid's attempt at forging an adult note, or if I can make it look like an adult note. We need an adult note. That's totally what needs to happen. We need an adult note. Oh, and instead of going to the computer lab, we get an actual note, and then we rip out paper, and then we put it over some of the text, and we make it so we want to say. Then we photocopy it. I saw this somewhere,
guys. In my bag, I have this warning that we got from the principal that I had to bring to Mike, but I forgot, and it was a threat to have me expelled. So that's got some adult writing in it, and it's all typed up and everything.
Oh man, grab that thing out.
So yeah, I whip it out. It looks official and filled with big words that adults like.
That looks perfect.
You're getting expelled?
Yeah, whatever that is.
So that might be a bigger issue than the math problem.
Well, they weren't doing it yet. It's if I didn't stop hitting kids, that would happen.
Well, you didn't hit that kid earlier today, so I guess you're on easy street.
Yeah, see, I'm getting better already.
Can't argue with that.
The first step is the hardest.
Yeah.
All right, so let's make this happen. What do we want the note to say?
It's got to be signed by Tommy's math teacher,
Okay.
Mrs. Weaver.
Wait, don't we already have a signature from the principal on there?
Ooh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
It's signed by the principal. And it says...
But we can put her name in it, too.
It says, Tommy is failing math class. And we've determined that an experimental computer program course is the only recourse at this point.
I'm writing all this down as
Write it
she's
down,
saying
write
it.
it down.
I'm writing it.
And Tommy must be excused from a detention in order to do private work with his tutor, Kim Ray, in the computer lab.
Kim!
Could we up the scales and say like that needs to happen for like 3 weeks and see what happens?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. And it
And-
needs to happen for 3 weeks.
And there has to be a budget for PBRs while we're doing it.
What's a PBR?
Pabst Blue Ribbon, of course.
That's a good idea, Tommy, but it
It's a
might
kind of soda that Mike drinks.
be a little bit too
I love soda.
far.
And if there was
right.
if there was a budget involved, I don't think that's coming out of Mr. Chandler's pocket. Like, I don't think you tell him that you need the cash. Right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. But we should probably find some cash somewhere, you guys. We need more snacks for gaming.
Oh, we totally need gaming snacks.
Yeah, we need gaming snacks.
Gaming
I just
snacks
threw away
are
all
amazing.
of my chicken nuggets and mashed potatoes at this guy.
You know anyone who wants a possum?
What?
I got him.
We weren't talking about possums. We were talking about gaming snacks.
You said you wanted money, so I was saying we could trade that for money.
Oh,
Whoa.
I mean, maybe.
that's awesome.
Who buys a possum?
Well, that's what I was asking you.
Well, if I hear anything, I'll let you know.
You know, we're going to get you out of detention and you're going to make some possum posters and
right.
you're going to sell that possum.
Do you guys not carry a bunch of your leftover food in your pockets after lunch? Because that's what I eat all the time through the rest of the day.
I don't do it intentionally.
No, dude, I've got a locker full of fruit snacks.
Fruit snacks like the.
How do you still have food left over after lunch?
Oh, you gotta stash it because you don't know when you're gonna get food again.
What?
I stash it right in me.
Just open the fridge. It's full of like Sunny D and like cheese sticks and whatnot.
Sunny D, oh my god, you live a magical life.
Wiz, you got to come over to my house.
Yes, please.
But my brother's like, eat it as fast as my mom buys it. That's what she's always saying. So, you know, we got to get on it.
That sounds good. Let's make it
right.
happen.
First, we got to get this guy out of detention.
All right, so I think we have our plan.
Yeah, that sounds like a great plan.
Okay. So, anybody want to add anything before we start this plan?
It sounds foolproof to me.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, here it goes. Bum 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 bum. All right, Wiz, would you please ask to be sent to the restroom?
So I'm going to. Oh, is this? So which class am I in?
Ooh, that's a good question. We're going to say that you are in language arts.
Language arts. Okay. It's Mr. Jackson. I've got to use the bathroom. Is it okay if I take a hall pass?
Wiz, Thomas has already left. Please wait until he returns.
Mr. Jackson, I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but my parents put me on some new medication, and it has a certain effect.
Wiz, I am now uncomfortable. Please go to the restroom.
Okay, thank you.
Good job, Wiz.
There's a reason they call me Wiz.
Well done.
How can you go love another? Tears streaking down my face. Maybe we're wrong for each other. Maybe we shouldn't work in the same place. Maybe I should take my hammer and hold it up to the sky. Listen to me weep and stammer. This is what it sounds like when blacksmiths cry.
All right, Kim. What class are you in while all of this is like going down?
Ironically, I'm in math class. Thinking about how good I am at math and how this is all going to work.
And how your dice-based curriculum is going to
Yes.
really revolutionize the teaching world.
I'm thinking, I'm going to write a textbook. I'm going to become famous.
So as you daydream about these future glories,
Yes.
You happen to catch out of the corner of your eye, Mr. Boggs, the computer teacher, is just passes through that narrow slit of wired glass in your classroom door. You see him walking down the hallway towards the computer lab.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I've got to stop him. I've got to jump into action.
You got this, Kim.
Okay, how are we going to do it?
Do I have my lunchbox with me?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to pull my lunchbox out from under my desk, which is probably not allowed, so I'm going to try to do this subtly. And I'm going to see if the contents of my lunchbox... Oh, I hope my mom packed a banana today. Oh, please, Mom, banana.
Well, I would make you roll a banana check, but I don't know how to do that. So why don't you do a sleight of hand to see if you get it pulled out without anyone
A
noticing?
sleight of hand. Okay. Oh, I'm good at hand. 21.
Oh, like a boss. This is
Yeah.
definitely not your first time sneaking that thing out.
Yeah.
Pull out an entire bunch of bananas.
Yeah. Banana out of the lunchbox, up my sleeve. Immediately. Wait, I'm wearing short sleeves. Don't worry about it.
Okay, that just got weird. Real weird.
All right.
I need to know where this banana is. Are you palming it? Is that how this is going?
I think that the banana is now just very subtly under my composition notebook on my desk.
Yeah.
So the notebook looks a little lumpy, but there's definitely weirder stuff going on in class at any given moment.
Totally. This is classic spycraft.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lunchbox goes back in the desk.
Okay.
Now I just need to get the banana into the path of Mr. Boggs.
Okay.
This
Lay
is
it
going
on
to be
me.
your classic slip and fall.
I can't wait.
Your pratfall, if you will. Class is in session, doors closed, teacher's coming, banana in hand. I have to move fast. There's no time to lose. I am going to just plain kick the girl in front of me in the back of the knee.
Okay. Great. So you wind up. Can you give me like a percentage of power of your kicks? You have some pretty powerful kicks. So I want to know what percentage of power you're using on this kick.
Enough to hurt, but not enough to damage. So 33%.
Oh, okay. Great. All right. So you kick Sarah Rainsford real hard in the back of the calf, and she yelps out.
All right. I jump up when she yelps, and I say, "Oh my God, is that a mouse?"
Okay. Give me a deception check. Is there that? What is it?
I think it's
persuasion?
animal handling. No,
It's persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh boy, 18. Eek! A mouse.
Mass chaos ensues. Desks. You just hear the massive sound of 1,000 chairs scraping backwards. Desks are pushed, and
Yes.
there is yelling. Yep,
And
it's all happening now.
Take advantage to bolt to the door, banana in hand, and toss it into the path of Mr. Boggs.
So he's already passed you. You're gonna scoot it right by him like you're curling, but with a banana.
Yes.
Okay,
This is
man.
a trip or slip hazard.
Oh my god. Great. All right. So you are out. You just zip out the door. And it's going crazy inside the class. Miss Harris is trying to gain control, and you take this banana and you. What kind of throw? Is it like an underhand that flops down in front of him, or do you try to slide it down the hall?
Boy,
along?
I want to throw it like a boomerang because that just seems natural. I think it's going to be more of a gentle toss to try to land right in front of his feet.
Yeah. Okay. Totally. All right. Do it. Give me a ranged attack roll, please.
Ranged attack. What's the difference between a ranged attack and a regular attack?
So, maybe not much for you as a character because you're a monk, but most characters would use their dexterity modifier on a ranged attack and would use a strength modifier on a melee.
Is she proficient at banana?
I probably am.
I don't think so, but
It's
she is
like a
also super
sphere.
athletic. So
Yeah.
she's been tossing things her entire life with her brothers and father, and so I'm not worried about this. She definitely has proficiency.
All right. Oh, okay. If I add my attack bonus, I have a 20. Is that what you? But for a ranged attack, would I do a different bonus?
Nope.
No. Okay. I throw this banana like so elegantly with such a perfect arc to it that like a kid in another classroom notices and just like a single tear runs down his cheek at the beauty and perfection of this banana toss.
That kid goes on to invent YouTube and Like a Boss compilations, only because he is so mad he wasn't filming you
That
when
kid
this happened.
was the creator of Vine, and for a minute he was super successful, and then super not.
Holy Moses, Kim, this is amazing. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see.
And I don't even wait to see what happens. I know that like I need to cover my tracks, so I duck back in the classroom.
Okay, well then give me a stealth check with advantage because you are doing all the right things to make sure that you're not caught. Let's see how this goes.
Stealth check with advantage. Oh, that wasn't good. With advantage, I got a 9.
Oh, okay, all right. Yep.
That was my
All right.
first bad roll of the day, though. So
Okay, well let's resolve here what's going on with Mr. Boggs. Okay. So you've ducked back in, so you're not going to be able to see this, but you do hear a pretty severe clattering
Yes.
of something against some lockers.
yes. Fist pump. Yes.
All right, and Miss Harris says, "Kim, would you please return to your desk?"
Yes. Sorry, I'm afraid of mice, Miss Harris.
Yes. It's all resolved. Please, everyone take their seat.
Does
And
anyone know where the mouse went, though? No, now I'm just stirring up trouble.
Way to commit to the bit.
Yeah. How bad do you want to get caught?
Where'd it
all
go?
Everybody seems to be settling back down into their chairs, but oh man, now I already forgot her name.
Sarah
The girl in
Rainford.
Sarah.
Thank you. Sarah is giving you the hairy eyeball, and apparently you've just made an enemy today.
Oh, well, you can't be a hero without enemies.
That's the truth. Mm-hmm. Good job, Kim.
All right.
All right, let's do it. So you head your way to the computer lab. It is now unoccupied.
Okay, so I race over to it and I make sure that there's paper in the printer and I fire up the like ridiculously basic word processing app and I start typing stuff out.
Okay. Let's see. Of course, in D&D there is no roll for this. So give me an intelligence check.
Ooh, okay. That's a 6.
A 6. Okay. So you've got yourself a good half of the way through this.
Okay.
And at that point, the teacher, the computer teacher comes in, who you are pretty friendly with. It's Mr. Boggs. Mr. Boggs comes in. Wiz, what's going on here?
Oh, hey, Mr. Boggs. I'm sorry I'm doing this outside of class time, but I just wanted to do some extra typing. There's something that I read about where if I can get my words up per minute, then that will help me with jobs in the future. So, and also it kind of like reminds, never mind. It's something that I'm trying to practice. Okay, it reminds me of a video game, but I still think it's going to be good for my future job, my future employment opportunities.
Wiz, aren't you supposed to be somewhere now? If you were supposed to be here, you'd be here, right?
Well, I got permission to go to the bathroom, which I did because I'm on this new medication that makes me, I don't want to make you uncomfortable with what I'm about to tell you, but it makes usually what comes out of one part of me come out of the other part of me. And it's really upsetting and oftentimes very painful.
That is incredibly upsetting. I don't know what that means, but it sounds horrible.
And at this point, if I can roll persuasion or deception, I'm going to start trying to fake some tears.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. That is a 12.
Okay. I feel like you had that was so off-putting that he is off kilter a little bit, and he says, "Well, Wiz, if you had a pass to go to the bathroom, I suggest that you. Sounds like you've used the bathroom, and that may have been weird for you.
Good.
Yes, I get that, but you need to return to your class. This is not the place for you to be right now."
Okay. Before I go, I delete everything off the screen so there's no evidence and walk away.
Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh no, Tony, you're going to have to start from scratch when you come back. Okay.
Yep. Otherwise, he'd find it. I'm not too concerned about the typing part.
All right. So you get yourself back to class, and when you get back there, the teacher...
Mr. Hoates.
Oh.
Hoats.
Right on, Mr. Hoates. Mr. Hoates says, "Wiz."
I'm clutching my belly, and I'm looking like I'm in pain.
Wiz, really? Make a deception check.
Ooh, that is a 24. I look up at him sullenly and just say the word, "Oops."
He just nods and points towards the door.
Oh, as in like I get to leave again?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, God. Right on. Okay.
All right. So now you're outside. Wiz, what do you want to do?
Is Mr. Boggs, is there any chance that room will become free again? Or is he probably just there until his next class kind of thing?
I don't know. You haven't done any research to know what Mr. Boggs's schedule is.
Okay. I'm going to approach the classroom in a way that hopefully he won't see me until I can see or hear whether or not he's still in the room.
All right. Make a stealth check, fool.
Oh, man.
God damn it.
Up. You failed. Off the table. Like a doof.
That is a 16.
All right. You're able to peek in the door and see that he is currently sitting there.
God damn it. Okay, so I'm going to sneak away and... Man, I need some sort of distraction. I need a middle schooler's way to create a distraction to get him out of the room for like a good 15 minutes.
That fire alarm. It's calling you.
I mean, you have right now you're going solo on this, but you have a whole team available to you.
Oh my God. All right. Well, so I know that Randall's in the room, but I also know that I've got like...
Now you can't go back in that room though.
No, I know. Or where is well, is there a way that I can like see Randall through the door without the teacher seeing me?
Sure. You can roll a pretty decent stealth check.
Oh man. All right. I'm not going to risk that. All right. So how about Tommy or Kim?
Let's see. I'm guessing you probably don't know where they are, but you could sneak around looking for them for sure.
Yeah, I'm in home ec at the moment.
Excellent.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm learning how to do it's a darn stitch, I guess. It's really useful for like edges of clothes and stuff. It's pretty good actually.
Mm-hmm.
That's so awesome. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can locate those guys.
All right.
Okay, give me a perception check.
All right, perception. It is a 10.
All All right, so you are able to find Tommy and see him through the glass of the home ec door. He is currently sewing a cut open sock.
Nice. Oh man, what do I do? I'm gonna like try and get his attention through the glass again, just by like waving hands without actually making noise.
Okay, Tommy, make a perception check.
All right. That'd be a 14.
Oh yeah, you definitely see some movement coming through the small, narrow window in the door, the wire glass window of the home ec door, and you can see that Wiz is outside, sort of waving to you.
What the fuck? This is my quiet place. All right. Oh yeah. Is Mrs. Bet paying attention, or can I get to the door real quiet?
I mean, it's pretty quiet in this room right now, and everybody's sewing, and you could probably get up and wander, but if you tried to like open the door, she would for real know. Like,
oh, I have an idea. I let my bobbin roll over to the door, and then I get up to go follow it.
Oh yes, that is great. Okay, so you drop your bobbin of thread, rolls along the door, along the floor to the door. It's right over there. So yeah, you can get over there to pick it up.
Oh darn it! I gotta go check.
Get it?
Oh yeah, so I walk over by the door. Psst, what are you doing? What's going on?
Tommy, I need your help. The teacher's not leaving the computer lab, and I need a distraction. I need like 15 minutes worth of time, but I don't know what to do.
All right. Have you tried the fire alarm?
Oh shit! Are you serious?
Yeah, it's really easy. You just pull on it. Everyone has to leave the building. It's you get in trouble a bit, but yeah, it works. I can do it. Hold on.
Oh shit!
Mrs. Bet, I gotta go do something real quick. I'll be right back. I think I left one of my needles across the hallway there.
Tommy, you shouldn't be leaving class here. Please finish your sock.
Well, it's true, but I now don't have any needles. See, and I hold my hands up. They're empty. It's just right across the hallway there.
How did your needle get across the hallway, Tommy?
I really don't know. My thing rolled, and then when I went to pick it up, next thing I know, I don't have it, and I see it right there.
Teleportation.
I don't know how stuff happens.
Give me a persuasion check, Tommy.
All right. Oh, that would be a big no. That'd be a 2 there.
She says, Tommy, I have another needle for you, and if you could stop making excuses and listen, you're good at this. Just do it. Just put your mind to it, please.
Well, sometimes I have a real hard time focusing right around the toes. So.
Yeah, well, that's where it's needed. So.
Is he good at this? How's that sock look?
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
That sock looks fantastic. Thank you very much. Damn it. And this is the one teacher I can't just outright defy either. Damn it. So pull that lever. It works real good, but I can't leave right now. I got something I gotta do.
Okay. I'm scared.
Just run away.
Can they tell that I did it? Will it stab me or mark me or do something to me?
No, the couple times I did it this year, nothing happened like that. They knew it was me anyway, but
okay, I got this.
But no, it didn't spray. It didn't spray you with paint like when you rob a bank or something.
Okay, all right, I got this.
Oh, tell him I did it too.
Tommy, will you please return to your desk, Tommy? What are you doing at the door there?
I just whisper one last thing to the door before I leave. Remember me, and then I walk away.
All right, what's up, Wiz?
So I guess I'm gonna try and find like a triangle between the closest fire alarm to bathroom to computer lab. And the game plan will be pull the alarm, making sure that no one is in the eye shot, get myself into the bathroom while people are leaving, and then once everyone's out, run to the computer lab.
All right, let's do it. Here we go.
At the very least, Tommy and I are going to be able to play D&D in detention pretty soon.
All right, you set yourself up at the fire alarm. You're there, looking down an empty hall. Currently, I want to hear you. I want to hear you pull it. You do it. You pull it.
Oh shit! 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 And pull it. Click.
Bing, ding, 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 ding. The fire alarm goes off.
I race over to the bathroom.
The klaxon starts going off and blinking in the hallways. All the doors slam open, and all these kids start pouring out. So, all right. So there's a wild flood of kids. Kim, the fire alarm is going off. Your whole class is getting up to walk their way out of the building. Randall, your class is on its way, standing up, trying to be orderly on their way out. Tommy, you guys are actually close to the main doors there, so you guys are some of the first out of the building. And Wiz, you run yourself to the bathroom. Unfortunately, it is like against the flow of people leaving the building, but you enter the bathroom. Okay, you're in there now.
Cool. All right, I go into a stall and close it. And lift up my feet.
Top notch. All right.
Is there any likelihood that any of the three of us could extricate ourselves while we're running to the front door, or are we under enough oversight that would be hard?
You tell me what you want to do. So let me describe a little bit what's happening. So everybody is walking towards their closest building exit, and so you are sort of with a throng of people. So it's certainly easy to be misplaced in the throng, but if you are moving not towards that nearest exit, that is very obvious to everyone else around. So can you explain a little bit more what your intentions were?
I'm looking to see if there's anything on the way that we're going by that I could pop myself into. Bathroom, closet.
Well, all of the classrooms have project rooms where kids who are behaving poorly go and are sort of locked. It's like a weird little closet.
That's okay, like in a torture situation.
Yeah, but, wait, what's going on?
It's the 80s, guys. I don't know if you lived it, but it's the truth.
I don't remember being put in the into solitary during
because I totally remember that. Yeah.
Oh. So you were a good kid then.
I mean, I didn't climb out the window like I know a couple of kids did. So,
so I would love to project room it up if I think I can pull that off.
Well, I mean, it's a D20 roll away, but it's going to be a little bit difficult because, there's just people streaming by you. There are ways that you could make this easier on yourself, but you got to tell me what they are.
Yeah. I'm going to say, I'm going to kind of crouch down for a second and scream as loud as I can, "Oh my God, it's the Russians!" And in the hopes that kind of jazzes up the crowd movement, and I can get a little bit more cover as I try to do this.
Amazing.
Wow. Okay, so let's have a persuasion roll, please.
Yeah, totally in my wheelhouse. 14.
Wow. I mean, you were like right on the threshold. You were right on the threshold of that.
That's what my mom always says.
Yeah.
Why did she say that?
About literally everything. I am on the threshold of success. Don't be weird.
So a large redneck boy with a jean jacket with Led Zeppelin in Sharpie written on the back, but lead is spelled wrong.
Yes.
He pushes you and says, "Shut the fuck up, nerd. Get the fuck out of here." And then everybody, I I mean, that people are not paying attention to that weird ploy.
Man, it's like no one's watched Red Dawn.
Yeah, I mean, it just proves we're totally open for an attack in every
know.
middle school.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you had yelled out Wolverines, maybe.
My family hasn't let me see that movie yet.
You got to go to Tommy's house.
Yeah, apparently. Wait, they have a VCR?
They got a VCR.
Okay, so I think that might have been my move.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything before you're outside of the building?
No, I'm just gonna relish in the fact that it wasn't me this time.
Yeah, but you still get the benefits, but someone else did it. It's a pretty choice. Good job, Tommy. All right.
Yeah.
So the rest of you guys make your way outside of the building to your meeting spots and are duly counted by your teachers. All right. Wiz, here you go. It's stopped being noisy inside. What are you going to do? It is still noisy with the alarm. However, you don't hear the shuffle and talking of people.
Okay. I'm going to, oh man. I'm going to walk out of the bathroom like I know exactly what I'm doing and head, as long as there are no teachers around, I'm gonna, actually shit. Okay, so before even doing that, I'm just gonna like do a quick peek to make sure that I don't see anyone in the hallway. Like no teachers, no authorities.
Nice. The hallway is clear.
Okay, so I'm gonna beeline it to the computer lab.
All right, you're there. It's empty.
All right, I'm in and I'm gonna start trying to get this thing printed out as fast as possible.
Hold on, guys. Let me just bypass the firewall.
All right, so you're you're typing as fast as possible. Let's give me an intelligence check here.
Let's see.
Pushing the limits of D&D.
Seriously? Intelligence? That is a 15.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Hey.
Having practiced that first part before, and with the adrenaline coursing through your veins, you're able to pound out the stuff that you need to do. You hit print, and you hear.
Oh boy.
Oh shit! Oh god! Okay. Oh shit!
All right, it's printed out.
That was fast.
That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna fold it up.
I'm sorry, I didn't do a for real long audio of the printer.
We'll fix it in post.
Give me a dot
great.
matrix check.
I'm sure it felt like forever, though.
Yeah. It felt like really long. All right, so you've got it in hand, Wiz. What are you doing?
I fold it up and kind of tuck it under my shirt, under my pants, so no one will find it. I delete the stuff from the computer, so if anyone happens to walk right in, there's no like evidence. And I'm gonna make my way back.
Pro tip.
Back to the. Actually, I'm gonna make my way outside now.
All right.
Back to where I'm supposed to be.
Okay, you make your way outside. On your way outside, coming in the doors, is your language arts teacher.
I'm clutching my belly.
And he says, there you are. All right, Wiz, please follow us outside.
So terrifying to have that happen, and then the alarm goes off because it makes you wonder if you set the alarm off with what was coming out of you.
Okay, so give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Wow. The first one is a 24.
Oh, son. Oh,
Wow, Jesus.
All right.
The second one's a 20.
Fully believed. He just grabs you by the arm and like gently escorts you outside. You guys are all outside in the cool fall air. Sun is shining, and you guys have the kit that you need to make this note happen.
Awesome.
Nice.
Nice
Well
job,
done.
Tony.
That's
And you might
awesome.
get an ambulance ride out of it, too.
Yeah.
Or a cork. Nobody knows.
Yeah. Wiz saves the day.
Goats in the public pool, unisex mall. The weekly dump duel overpasses will fall. The fountain's on fire, but I have no fear, 'cause Cogni is drowning and I live by the
know. Does anybody have anything to say before we close up shop?
I'm gonna see that missed punch in my dreams tonight.
I know, you rolled a goddamn 2. What is your problem?
Tragic.
I don't
That
know.
was a sad moment.
Maybe you got it out of your system. Next time it's going to be dynamite.
Could you please rate and review the Dungeon Calling podcast? That would make me feel love for the first time in recorded history. For every 5-star review we receive, a kitten rides a pony into the distant sunset while AC/DC plays Endless Love. I am starting to tear up just thinking about it.